Hey there guys, this is Brian from the Autistic Super Channel, a continuation of the Autistic SuperBlog. This is around the time where I give my predictions on Survivor Series in a little topic I like to call the SuperBlog Versus. The SuperBlog Versus in this case will be Survivor Series 2020. Suffice it to say, this is a really big important pay-per-view for me because this is the first pay-per-view I watched with my brother on VHS. And I've seen a lot, like 95 Survivor Series, 96 with Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, 97 the Screwjob, 98 the Deadly Game, Big Show winning in 99, the 2001 pay-per-view Survivor Series where the Alliance, comprised of ECW and WCW stars, lost to WWE superstars. And I've seen the debut of the Elimination Chamber match and the 25th anniversary of The Undertaker, fitting for this year because it's now the 30th year of The Undertaker. So, suffice to say, I've seen a lot when it comes to something like this. So what I'm going to do right now at 1:02 p.m. on November 21st, 2020 is what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my predictions and give you guys my analysis of how the matches will play out. And for this purpose, I'm going to leave the dual brand battle royal as open right now because at this particular time, at the time I'm recording this, I don't know what the situation is with that. If it's going to be, I don't know who's going to be in it or what's going to be in it. So for right now, I'm going to leave that blank for right now. So we're going to start with the first Team Raw versus SmackDown match. This one is AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, Riddle representing Raw, and Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and Otis representing SmackDown. As much as this one's been really good, the dysfunction between Team Raw, and the picked on the notice, picked on the fly, on the seat of their pants version of Team SmackDown. I'm gonna say this kind of feels to me like the wild card. This kind of reminds me of the wild card match at the 1995 Survivor Series, where babyfaces and heels working together. But at least in this case, they're working on respective teams, so that's always good. That being said, I think the Team SmackDown's gonna win. If for no other reason, it gives Seth Rollins something to. Actually, now that I think about it, Seth Rollins, I don't think can win because he's gonna be out for a while since Becky Lynch, the man, is going to be giving birth soon. So I want to see the Team Raw will win. Styles, Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Matt Riddle are going to win. But I wouldn't be so surprised if Team SmackDown won either. The women's Survivor Series match, Team Raw, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce versus Team SmackDown, Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Natalya. This one's going to be a little tough for me. I have a feeling that Lana's going to turn her back on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, obviously because of what's going on in what she's dealt with in the last 9 times. She's been to tables more than people going to a restaurant right now. And I think that Team SmackDown, Belair, Riott, Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Natalya do deserve it a little bit more. If for no other reason, it kind of furthers the challengers for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, as they are the women's tag team champions. So I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown on the women's side and Team Raw on the men's side. Bobby Lashley, the Raw United States Champion, versus Sami Zayn, the SmackDown Intercontinental Champion, in a champion versus champion singles match. The rest of these are going to be champion versus champion, so I'll just run through them by each. I do see the Hurt Business getting a little bit better, but I don't put it past Sami Zayn and what he can do. So I want to say that Bobby Lashley's going to win only because it furthers the Hurt Business. A New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods as the Raw Tag Team Champions versus the Street Profits, SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I would like to see the New Day win. I mean, I think the New Day might win, but not. But as good as the Street Profits has been recently, I can't see Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford losing anytime soon. So I think the Street Profits are going to win this one. Asuka versus the Boss, Sasha Banks. The Empress versus the Boss. Wow. There are so many ways this could go down. Because these two right here have literally been the linchpins of the women's division in a very tumultuous time, with COVID being turning everything around at the time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say if there's not a DQ finish, then Asuka should win. Nothing against Sasha Banks, but I think with everything going on with Carmella, I think that Carmella's going to interfere again and lead for Asuka to win. Drew McIntyre, the Raw Women's Champion for the second time. Did not know it was going to happen until just recently, versus Roman Reigns, the SmackDown Universal Champion, with Paul Heyman. Honestly, I really think that Drew McIntyre should win this one. He's due. I mean, it'll all depend on what happens in the Team SmackDown match. If Team SmackDown wins, then Roman Reigns should win. If not, then I think that Raw will win. But if I had to choose, I think that Drew McIntyre is going to win. I mean, Roman Reigns, great as a heel, been waiting for it for a long time, but Drew McIntyre has been on fire as of late. So it'd be foolish not to do something with that. So there you have it. As of right now, 108 on November 21st, 2020. That is my those are my predictions for the Survivor Series 2020 match. And yeah, until then, stay strong, be safe, and as always, shine on.